for song, the root of that word, and it's actually the Kisei Arizal brings this down, that the root of the word, because the Torah is called a shir. The commandment to write is Torah is, you should write for me this song. Shir. It doesn't say nigun, it says shir. And the Arizal brings down that the root of the word shir comes from the Gemara in Shabbos that says you can't take an animal out with a color. It's called a shir. It's a round, circular color. It has no beginning and no end. A nigun, like Torah, it's no start, no finish. A good nigun, you jump into it, you don't know how to end it. I'm looking at Chaim like, how do we get out of this? We're in a circle. We don't want to stop. We got to get on to the next word, the next nigun. We have to force ourselves to stop. And that's Torah. When you're sitting down, if there was no other demands, we just keep going because it pulls you in. That's the shir.
Shlomo, your gift of singing is remarkable, but the truth is I'm facing you. Chaim, you're an amazing chazan yourself. And your playing is beautiful. Chaim Freund, Shekoyach. So, we have to be besimcha. This is what the Rebbe wanted from us. This is what he demanded of us. The Rebbe once penned a note to my great uncle, Reb Moshe Hecht. The Rebbe wrote to him that in today's day and age especially, we have to serve Hashem with simcha. And the Rebbe wrote that when you're not besimcha, it causes the opposite of simcha to me. Can you imagine? So the Rebbe wants us to be besimcha. And the Rebbe says that he'll be besimcha when we'll be besimcha. So we really don't have a choice. We have to find a way always to be besimcha. And sometimes the challenges are not just from our spiritual shortcomings. Unfortunately, sometimes those things don't even bother us. Sometimes the challenges are because we live in a dark world. We live in a world where there's a tremendous amount of anti-Semitism, where Israel is being endlessly demonized. It seems to be rising, in fact, unfortunately. And that can bring us down. But it can't. It can't because we're Chassidim, because we're Yidden, because we have Jewish eternity with us. You know, the famous Roman Caesar, Adrianus Caesar, he likened us to a lone wolf, lone sheep, surrounded by 70 hungry wolves. He said, how do you survive? And Yeshua said, God Lord, yeah. Those hungry wolves, most of them live on the pages of history books today, or in displays in museums, and here we are. The solitary lamb is still thriving, flourishing, and walking towards Mashiach. And this is this V'hisha Yamda. It's kind of like a prayer. I mean, the Haggadah Seder book, the handbook. On one hand, there are prayers, there are songs, there's stories in it. And the V'hisha Yamda is really it's a song and a prayer, I think, in which we express the eternity of the Jewish people with a sense of joy, and we interrupt the narrative to say that it might be a little stormy out there, but we shall overcome.
I have to say, when we got on the phone to discuss this event, I'm not going to speak for you, but I got on it was like, how do we create a positiveness in this? We're trying to get to the other side of this. And you said something that really changed me from that moment on. Not even just my day-to-day from the first day we spoke about this event. You said it's not about getting to the other side. It's learning to dance in the rain. And that's such an important thing. What are we doing in Golas? What are we doing in Golas? It's not just about getting to of course we want to get to the other side, but it's about dancing in the rain. And from that moment on, this whole program was like, of course, there's so much simcha to find in everything that we're doing, that, going against the grain, navigating through the opposite forces. I mean, the V'hisha Yamda is right there. We're navigating against all odds, crazy odds. And yet, we're still here, and we're always here. And we've been here from the beginning of time, and we'll be here beyond. And that's a tremendous celebration, and that's cause for joy right now, without knowing. We know what the end is. We know Mashiach's going to come. That's the ultimate goal. We know where we're heading.
Whenever I hear V'hisha Yamda, I remember, I think it was 1988, Tashma Chas, the Rebbe turned around after Ma'ariv, and with such resoluteness and, if I could say, conviction and strength, he started V'hisha Yamda, and it just elevated everybody in an incredible way.
Yehi sheyom do la voiseinu velonu shelo yechod bilvo o madoleinu lechalo yiseinu שבכל דויר ודויר הוים דים עלינו לך לא יסיינו והכבוד ישבורך מצילנו מיודו
The next niggin is so remarkable. It's the only one without words for tonight. And it's